O'Neill is the final boss of failing to recognize celebrities. Let's take a moment to listen to some of his hilarious stories.
If you didn't know this, so Britney Spears goes up to him in an airport and says, "Can I get a picture?" And he just thinks she's some girl that wants a picture. So he takes the picture and this goes viral. It goes, and he has no idea who she is.
And so the next day, my manager sent me this and said, there's 53,000 likes. I said, who is it? First of all, I didn't even know what likes was. They didn't tell me what it was. They said, it's Britney Spears. I said, oh, God. But anyway, I have a similar story. And that was some years ago. I went to my favorite Italian restaurant in the evening. I recognized a friend of mine who was sitting out front with his wife, and there was a kid sitting next to him with his wife. I assumed the kid that I thought I knew but wasn't sure was a black kid, and he was talking on a cell phone. So I'm now talking to my other friend, and he says, Ed, would you say hello to my brother? He's a huge fan, and he wants to say, now I hate this because, you know, you don't know who you're talking to. And I said, yeah, sure, I'll say hello. So I get the phone, I said, hi, Mr. O'Neill, oh my God, I love your work. And I said, thank you very much. Yes, and I hope you're successful in everything you try to do, and I really watch you. I said, thank you very much, thank you. And listen, I gotta go now, see you. And I hand the phone back to the kid. And he gives me kind of a funny look, you know, like, that was weird. And my friend says, so Randy, what are you gonna do? You're going out of town next week? And I go, Randy Jackson. It was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, gotta go, Michael. Don't have to.
Not, I love your work, not, gee, you know, haven't you had a wonderful career? Just, yeah, hey, you know, I gotta go.